needs to have an insane game. I guess the question is then, being the fact that, you know, we saw, everyone watching at home saw, and you imagine Liquid saw after their game one, that Evoker was a problem. Do you look at Liquid's lineup and feel that they do have they addressed that?
They have ways to get on top of him. Like in Monkey King,
Yep.
they can cause massive problems for an Invoker in this game. So, and the lane overall, I mean, it's not like Earth Spirit did bad in particular, but Nisha did fall off. Nisha did struggle a bit. I think the Lina is going to be something that he plays just safer, right? Because he's playing from the back line. It's not going to be him who has to lead and start fights. But that's something we have to mention also, too. Looking at Liquid's lineup, starting fights, not the easiest for them.
No, I mean, it's going to be on either the Monkey King or the Lycan running in, right? And which can be risky, especially if one of those is your carry.
And Yandex, great ways to start fights. Looking maybe for the first blood in the mid. Ooh, sneaky. Yeah, he's going down.
Not a place where you expect to get a hit here. And they'll find him.
No way he lives.
Yeah, won't be able to quite give the first blood to Nisha, but as a team they get it. Boxy to take first blood here with a very nice move and a good sign to see, because you got to go hard against this Invoker. You
100%.
do not want to let Chira Jr. have anywhere close to the level of game that he had last time.
Oh, Vici though.
He's going to walk into a bit of a nasty surprise.
Nice bushwhack.
A good bushwhack, but they will not be able to save him. So Yandex not going out empty-handed here from these first bounce room fights.
Did skill Starstorm.
And should die.
Yep, doesn't want to even pop the Fairy Fire, accepts it.
All right, so
Boxy getting both.
Yeah, he got the two of them there. So 2 kills here to start the game off.
Might be able to start the game with him. Another one, too.
I mean, they should be able to mess with DM. Boxy's got the bushwhack and the body blocks ready, and Mickey's moving over.
He's dead. Give it to Boxy.
Yeah,
give him 3.
At this point, just give it to Boxy.
They actually...
Tofu, he wants a bit as well, and he'll get it. So 3 kills.
He's got a full urn. I was going to say,
yep.
You definitely buy the full urn if you're in this position. So we'll be able to get that one right off of the bat here. That is... that's pretty cool. Chira, though, will get every last hit on the wave. Nicely done. All right, hot start, though. 3 kills for the side of Liquid. Boxy. Let's see how much he can do with this type of a start and high levels, too, right? Because he is going to probably be the first level 2 in this top lane as well because of this. Not a super easy lane to pressure the Naga, though. Bane, perhaps they can find something if he misplays, but overall, Watson does feel quite safe.
Do you think out of the 2, this is the one that they would choose to go against, though? You know, obviously banning out the Beastmaster. You know, is Watson like, well, I would rather lane against the Lycan than the Beast? Or is this Lycan actually got the potential to be nastier?
No, yeah, absolutely, right? The Axe is just better versus the Illusions in general, so... Yeah. I would say so. The fastest urn in history.
I mean, on a
1 minute sin.
Actually, maybe even on any hit. Well, I don't know. Has anyone else tried to do some sort of urn rush?
It's the fastest urn ever, dude.
Yeah,
it has to be like, there's no way anybody else has gotten one faster. Because I feel like a lot of the heroes who'd get all these kills, they wouldn't buy it first. Like a mid laner wouldn't buy an urn. They would go like their Knolls or their whatevers, right? So.
Well, there we go.
Okay. And bottom, so with the Monkey King, they picked this to smash the lane, right? Versus this Axe, it's not picked that much anymore, but Axe has been nerfed quite a bit in these last few patches. And Monkey King, it's Mickey's classic, so should be able to do pretty well in terms of the aggression in this bottom lane. He should free farm. And can definitely set up for some kills pretty early here. Connection.
Top lane, yeah, they get the setup on the Boxy. He's going down.
Urn charge acquired.
I guess so, but money for Watson also.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely happy with that on Yandex.
But if you're the hook weak, that's what you're telling the team.
Yeah, exactly. Tofu. Oh!
Chira Jr. making sure they get the trade there with that Sunstrike.
And the fact that he didn't use the Sunstrike top actually now allows him to be able to get this one bottom, so that was a pretty big deal. Mid, though, we're seeing a disparity. 14-5, and he's being kept very low, and Nisha is 100% healthy, so Nisha definitely showing more comfortable on the Lina versus the Invoker matchup than the Earth Spirit, keeping him very, very threatened.
Yeah, already much more promising signs here from Liquid.
Yeah,
these first few minutes with the moves that they've made.
That's the thing about the Linas, you can actually kill the Forge Spirits, right? Yep. As Earth Spirit, you cannot kill the Forge Spirits unless the Invoker just feeds them to you. Lina will kill them almost every single time with the spam and the right clicks. Trading toe-to-toe.
It's very hard for Chira Jr. to trade successfully against the Lina.
Yeah.
Damage.
Can just effectively stand on his hill as the Lina.
Malady kind of low here. Box is going to be able to turn with the urn charge. Yeah, Malady not respecting the fact that there was an urn charge ready to throw his way from Boxy.
Gotta respect also just Hoodwink in general, right? The fact that he's level 3 this early does insane amount of damage. That was a very weird death. Boxy. Ahead of the Invoker.
And Watson's farm, though, not getting too interrupted, but still not quite as free as that as Mickey is finding on the bottom lane.
And Mickey can even chase. That's also another power, of course, of this Monkey King versus the Axe.
Hard to commit for a kill.
Hard to fully commit, yeah. Until he's got the orb.
Yeah.
If he gets the Orb of Frost, he can go for these type of chases. So I actually would like if he does go for at least just the casual Orb of Frost in this game. Better opening into the game as we see here for Liquid.
Top lane.
This is really nice that they have Lycan as well too versus the Bane, because there's no way that the sleep Sunstrike combo is just it's just not going to happen. They can just safely pull it off if there is a wolf there. That is. This time, the wolf ends up going down. We'll get the connection.
He can win the trades when he has a Sunstrike to help out Malady.
Yeah. Damn.
This time, should have a good chance of punishing him. The poison stacks up. Tofu takes him down. That's going to be a very free start for Mickey. And yeah, we talked about the versatility of the builds. You have as an option on Mickey as the Monkey King. It looks like this game is going to go the Radiance route.
I guess that's the answer, right? Versus the Naga, wanted to have something.
Yeah, you either go the Radiance, the Maelstrom, or the Battle Fury.
Okay.
Looking at the Radiance at the moment.
Radiance probably feeling I guess the best. Cool. Can also be annoying for Axe, right? Pop the Wukongs. Hard for him to get into this because of the Radiance ticking. That can actually be pretty cool. Nisha getting a lot done here in mid. Getting a ton of damage onto this tower here too. Rotation from Boxy. Chira has got to be careful.
And if you go the Radiance build on the Monkey King, do you go full in for the Radiance Axe build?
I don't know anymore nowadays, to be fair.
Nice. Putting his hands on Malady.
It's a nice kill.
I'll have to chase him quite a bit.
That's going to take quite some time, actually.
I mean, he's going to give up on that ace. He doesn't want to spend any more time chasing this. He'll leave this for Boxy to finish off. And Boxy will bushwhack.
Gets the last hit.
Yeah, he still gets the money.
Very nice. Meanwhile, Tofu gets caught.
A little quick combo there. Setting up the cold snap. Watson's getting the good farm, though. You know, with that time sort of ace spent chasing, does mean that Watson continues to have free farm top.
I mean, look at Chira, though. He's not getting, like, any last hits, dude. Maybe they can get up for the kill, though. That'll make up for it. Soxa gets the last hit, but a nice fair bit there for Chira. Needed that. 29 to the, 34 of the Lina. How does that net worth actually reflect? So only 300 behind in the net worth now because of all that. So same levels too. He'll be able to catch up. Mickey set up for it. The Wisdom steal. Malady also in some trouble.
They're going to be able to completely block him off it.
Nice surround. Liquid. Great early game start here. And we see the double shrines, so they'll be very high level. On top of having good farm, but we are seeing at least level 5 for Soxa. Malady's, of course, going to suffer in terms of level, so Fiend Drip's going to come way leveled. But Soxa's actually level 5 somehow. Very impressive after getting that kill on mid. Nisha. Not quite enough damage there. Close, though.
We'll get some good pressure on this tower.
He's getting, like, almost half damage here. See how much attention Yandex wants to go for. Because again, we have to say, right, Yandex, they did go for the greed, right? Very greedy lineup with the Naga and the Invoker.
Yeah, worked out last time. And
it did.
Definitely still a decent chance it works out again here. And Watson, yeah, still just having easily as good as an opening as Mickey is. We'll just be interested to see if this Monkey King with the Radiance is going to be the answer to the Naga Siren.
Truly, yeah, that is going to be the question.
Yeah, we just don't see a lot of Monkey King.
No. No, we don't. I'm really curious of what the overall build is going to be. Is he going to go for like the Uber counter, right? Like, do you go Radiance plus Mjolnir and all that, or not?
No,
right? Like,
that's too
much.
I mean, I would.
I know you would.
That.
I know you would.
If there's ever an illusion carry like a Naga Siren or PL, it's like, yeah, I'm not buying one of the anti-illusion hero items. I'm buying 2.
For me, I imagine this will be a Radiance BKB game.
I think, indeed. I think
because
the BKB
he's into the Invoker. It's way too risky if you don't.
Early.
So I would say that would be the build. Because this is also, like we're saying, there's some volatility in the lineup if they do makes these mistakes again. That's where the Naga and the Invoker start to do the same thing as that last game with the Kez and the Invoker. So I don't want to see them be too greedy with the builds that they go for on the side of Liquid.
I don't think you can go for some sort of mags, at least not as the second item.
Ace Dominator finished pretty good timing here, so should be able to force some good pressure onto this top tower here. See how much Yandex wants to set up to defend this. Because they're starting to just get recovery points, right? The Axe, we're seeing DM start to get recovery from the lane. Don't know how much he wants to go over to top to kind of grief himself. So yeah, it looks like they are probably just going to give up that top tower. Okay, Sox is porting in.
All right, they want to try and fight.
Nice
the arrow,
action.
Sunstrike on a Tofu, they delete the Shadow Demon. Ace will pop the ult, look to chase down Malady. Malady will fall, but once he gets caught, so not going empty-handed at all here. Yandex getting a couple of kills. Ace is trying to chase down Saxa, but the Moonlight's there. He's hit the 6 and he's out.
Wow. I thought they were going to just give it up, but Liquid pushing too far. Not actually just pushing the tower, going for extra kills. That hurts Liquid quite a lot. They could have just pushed the tower. They didn't have to chase forward to go for those there. Getting punished from the rotation from a beautiful arrow from Soxa again.
And maybe if Nisha had the bots and was able to join, they could have gotten away with that move, but still just a couple of hundred gold off having that.
Honestly, I feel like that was a bit way over-aggressive there from Liquid. Rather than just hitting tower with the Lycan Dominator timing, you end up giving up 2 supports, giving quite a lot there for Yandex.
I mean, at least they're keeping the attention away from Mikke.
For sure.
Mikke is going to have a very good timing on this Radiance.
Let's see how strong it is, right? Because yes, you have Radiance to be able to farm, but he is so vulnerable. He's going to be a 1,000 HP hero. And we know Naga's going to outfarm him. Even with Radiance, he will get outfarmed.
Because that's the thing about Radiance. There's only... How many heroes are there at the moment in the game that you're kind of like every game you want to be buying Radiance?
It's like Alchemist is one of the only ones.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, Spectre, sorry.
Spectre. Outside of that, the item is at a sort of level where, unless you're one of those 2 heroes, making it work is not super easy.
No, it's just not as good as it once was, right? It does not apply those, the miss rate onto all the illusions as well, too. So it used to be like the hardest illusion counter away. Not the case as much anymore. Yeah, Watson getting a ton of freedom here. Actually able to... So Watson is the one to claim the top tower before the Lycan was able to push it. So that's a very big deal for me. So
I mean, he's having a great start.
Yeah.
2-0-2. The Naga Siren is absolutely going to be a problem.
TP, but...
Sharpshooter should do it. Yeah, they even have the disruption as well to ensure no escape.
I do feel like the top dive is going to hurt Liquid quite a bit here in these next few minutes, though. Just losing some of that momentum, losing their top tower now, also allowing Watson to have extra elements to just go into the ancient area too. DM, he's getting away with this too, just being able to get the Dominator back up, go for more of a greedy kind of style to catch back up here.
Yeah, did have just the 3 deaths so far.
But he's caught back up.
But indeed, has not put him in a bad spot on the net worth. So they will finally take this tier 1 tower out without consistent pressure.
And let's see how much more Nisha is going to be involved now that he does have the boots of travel. Nice sleep from Melody.
Very nice little sleep dodge there at the bushwhack.
And with the boots of travel this game too, he has the Lycan, right? So he can't join very easily. I think that was a misclick, whoopsie.
Sometimes the dust is in the ward spot. Yeah. Manta done for Watson. He was chilling last game on his Kez. I think he's chilling again this game on his Naga Siren.
I think this one he might be chilling a little more. Even DM?
Dude, that is a crazy build.
I saw it queued up. I don't know. I don't think so.
There's no way. No. So what? The loose Tofu. Mikke.
DM should be caught here.
Do they have detection this game?
He used the dust earlier.
Oh no, the dust!
The dust that he used earlier.
Oh dear.
It's haunting him.
Uh-oh. And now
Nisha.
Nisha.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, detection.
And now Mickey, nice bushwhack.
Okay,
Alrighty.
Mickey's cleaning it up. He's all right. Guys, I got this. Takes down Chira Jr.
Foxy.
Still have the call, though. I don't know if Mickey can really help out anymore. He's thinking about it, but jumping into these three is not going to be a case.
No, Mickey will die.
Anyway, back to Mickey. There is no way he's doing this build, bro. That is crazy. I'm all for it. But Radiance into Moonshard. There's no way, right, Fog? Am I crazy?
There's no way. There's no way.
way.
I mean, if he does, that'd be... I don't know. But, okay. I will have to see what
he's messing around. He's definitely having some fun with us watching, for sure. It's
BKB or Manta 100%, I would say. I don't know if I like the Aghanims that you were talking about. Okay, he switches to Manta. I was about to say, like, that would be pretty suicidal. Chira, set up. Ice Wall connects. Goodbye, Mickey.
Oh, nice disruption. But,
goodbye,
no,
Mickey.
he's still dead. Yeah, Meatball's coming in. Definitely blast. Is there
Fiend's Grip.
He's going to try and go for this, but indeed the Fiend's Grip comes out. Do they have the damage to kill Ace, though? Maybe with the sleep. No, DM can't stick around to try for another call. Doesn't quite have it yet. Still on cooldown. So Ace will be fine. DM, though, very close to the Blink Dagger.
That was, I mean, quite a sequence of things, right? The dust being used accidentally, then some panic happens because they don't have the texture, but then they get the connection. Tofu, pretty deep forward.
Don't get the angle. Chira Jr. Tornado onto Tofu. Tofu will die. We'll send the units in at DM, but DM able to walk this one off.
Overlord done for Ace. He's very strong, but Yandex, they're the one with the lead, and it's the Naga Siren who's starting to really creep more and more forward.
Loving life today. He's having a beautiful time here, both of these games.
And this is, I mean, the Orchid overall in this game is very strong versus the Lina and the Monkey King early. It's going to take them some time to have this dispel. We will be able to potentially look for some solo plays.
Because I imagine this is the thing as well for Mickey, right? He, obviously the Manta, does feel great, but it is going to have to be the Manta into the BKB, right? He's going to need both, surely.
Yeah,
you can't play with just Manta alone against him.
I think even going the Manta first might be a bit dangerous. Nisha.
He'll get the shield rune off, but is that enough to keep him alive?
Juke.
It is.
Okay, I guess he expected that Sunstrike to come in too. I was about to say, this is looking reminiscent of the last game where Nisha's getting caught while he's trying to get these timings. He hasn't been that involved this game either. He has the boot to travel, but unable to keep up with looking for the fights for his team. He's just looking to keep up with farm at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the difference as well. The fact that, you know, Chira Jr., he's actually lower in net worth, but his impact, I mean, he's 5, 2, and 4 on the Invoker. So able to do a little more with even a little less.
Quick kill. Goodbye, Malady. Whoopsie, Mickey. He'll be fine anyway. He's committing for it, so he's going to commit for that mantle. We'll see if, I mean, we'll see how much it pays off. He's able to get the BKB, it'll be great.
I mean, I think it's all right, because I feel like, as you say, BKB, whilst it's very necessary, if you get the BKB and then you're still losing the fights, then it kind of feels like game over.
Sure.
So you have to go for the kind of route where you do get something before the BKB, like the Manta. It's a good catch in the mid there. Turns with the deafening blast, but he should be very dead. He's surrounded in the river.
Oh yeah, way too far forward.
A bit of a misstep there from Chira. He will maybe not be going to the river again like that.
It could also be like he knows that Chira's struggling a bit, right? So if he can go for if he can slot the Manta or the Manta greed,
it feels much better, yeah, if you get away with this build up.
And they're very likely to get that roast with that pickoff. They have a great way to just clean it up with the Lycan. 13-13. Imagine they give it to, yeah, I was going to say, give it to Mickey also, so he can go for this type of, yeah, I like that. And yeah, he always has to save too, right? That is the important thing to also say, that he can go a little bit more greedy because he does have the save from the Shadow Demon behind.
The Shadow Demon's going to have to save a lot though, right?
He is.
He's going to be looking at Mickey and Nisha, both of them likely going to be yelling for a disruption in these team fights.
I'd like to see a Force Staff come from one of these supports too, even though we don't see a lot of these supports play for the teammates, right? We see them build for themselves lately. Force Staff is so good when you're playing into these Bane, Invoker, Axe kind of combo, just to be able to move them slightly so they don't get whaled by the combo. Push commencing down bottom. They got this Aegis for a good amount of time, so should be able to get a fair bit onto this tower here. Saksa won't get caught.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Chiro Junior will be able to hold back the push for now. Just coming in from Ace.
Name of the game, right? Delay, delay, delay. That's what Yandex wants to do in this one. Still keeping a good 2K separation.
Watson just getting that much more with every passing minute.
And it's really the next item, right? It's when he's got the heart, how much more he's going to really turn up to play with the team. But having this Aegis is going to give a nice, comfortable position for Liquid to potentially look for either that tier 2 or just get themselves a secured Tormentor. Yandex at the moment not looking too keen to look for an aggressive move. They're kind of chilling.
Yeah, they're, again, just not feeling under any pressure to make any aggressive moves. If Watson's happy, the team's happy.
Nisha's getting close to Ags, though. Liquid is getting to a lot of strong timings together. Manta for Mickey, Ags plus Nisha. Ace scouting constantly with these wolves, giving information plus this Aegis advantage. Could look for something here. They see DM. All these wolves doing work. Canceling the blink.
Nisha is going to get a great angle to Watson. Push
perfect
as well
target.
To him up there. I'm going to take him out. That's a huge kill to find. They'll get DM
And
on top
another.
of it.
There we go. Accelerating things. Literal dream targets. 2 cores caught. Boxy gets them both again.
Yeah, something about Boxy on this hoodwink. Getting these very important kills at all stages of the game so far.
And he is setting up for a lot here. Might also be able to just get Malady. Very likely Malady is dead. There's connections coming over.
And we'll at least be going towards that 4-star fund to
help
the teammates.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm super happy about that, actually, from Boxy.
And another one.
All right, all right. Some big kills. Getting that momentum going their way.
Chiro Jr., he's immediately out on the map, seeing if he can find a chance to catch Mickey by surprise.
He's got to be careful, though. The mobility, it's there from Liquid.
I've got the Moonlight to try and help him get away.
Here comes the hoodwink, and Boxy gets the catch. Can he guess?
Not quite. Chiro Jr. should be fine. May even pick up a camp on the way out.
And he probably just stays here. He can ghost walk and stay in this area.
That's true.
That's the power of this silly shard, of course, where he's going to be able to still get so much and keep getting that space for his team. Cut the next wave. Gotta love it.
Nisha around in the area. It's completely out. Can you go for a play against Nisha if you saw him? He's looking at the potential.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, did you see this from Nisha as well, too? Look at the 15 talent. I don't think I've seen anyone really take the array damage instead of having the magic resist, but I guess in this game, there's not that much magic damage. It's just the Invoker.
Well, I mean, but that's still a lot of magic damage.
That's interesting.
But yeah, indeed.
Definitely quite interesting. Maybe you're just wanting extra damage for the Naga as well, too, that little bit. But yeah, I haven't seen too many people take that talent. Maybe Nisha has and someone could call me out, but intriguing.
Do get a nice courier snipe there, though.
Yep.
Did have the recipe for that. Yeah, he didn't quite have the money for the full heart. Still about 500 off the ring, but...
Another catch. Another kill.
Yeah. Mickey doing some good job of just getting involved a lot now as the Monkey King.
Liquid's getting an insane amount done. All the objectives being claimed. Tier 2s as well soon. They're ticking the boxes. The AC is going to be coming out for Ace as well soon.
Yeah, much more than they were able to in Game 1.
Yes.
This time, they're looking to be in a much better spot of getting that lead and keeping that advantage that they need against Yandex's sort of play style.
Yeah, because last game they didn't even hit tier 2s, right? Last game it was just not the case. This game they're going to get a tier 2 at, what, 20 minutes? Oh,
well.
Whoopsie.
It's happened to the best of us. You know, we've always TP'd in front of that creep.
Imagine he dies because of this.
Should be all right going through the tree line.
Yeah, he'll skirt himself away. Or will he be all right?
No, he's looking pretty dead.
Oh my god, the neutral creep. The Prowler. Look at Nisha. He's like, okay, I got Prowlered, guys.
They get the mid-trade, though.
They
Elsewhere, Chiro Jr. was caught out sneaking around the map. But yeah, it doesn't feel great there.
I haven't seen someone get Prowlered in a while, I gotta be honest with you. Look at Nisha. He's like rubbing his chin a little bit. He's like, whoopsie. Happens to the best of us. Now you can say that all the time. right? Anytime it happens to you, you'd be like, Nisha got
Literally
stunned.
happened to Nisha. You know,
Nisha.
you get your TP cancelled by an ancient prowler. You know, you're just like Nisha, so it's fine. Yeah.
Another potential catch here. Malady doing a lot over here. Can they get the connection? They will.
And that was very nicely done as well. Perfectly lined up.
Oh, Malady got the last.
Yeah, they tried to give it to Watson, but he didn't actually get the last.
Oh, is this like an enfeeble tick or something?
I think it was, yeah. Must have been. Very close to finishing off that tier 2 top. So,
yeah,
they did kill Watson the once. You know, his farm still very much hitting those timings. Heart pretty much done. Recipes on the way out.
Yeah, Yandex, they did get back into that momentum spot. Liquids is starting to get slowed down to get here from these kills. Is he going the Aghanims on the monkey
he
now?
wants to get the Ags. I mean, this...
He's going all greed.
Yeah, I think this was going to be the expectation. That he was going to go Radiance and then either Manta or BKB.
Okay.
And then in a good game, you do still want that Ags time.
Sure. He's going insanely greed.
Okay. Catch Malady. He's going to try and sleep his way down to the low ground, but no way out of that. Liquid, can they find a bigger kill? They're looking for Chira Jr. He's just out of range of the center. Nisha, he is prepared with the dust. You know, sometimes you got to do it yourself here as the core. And Nisha, he was ready.
Can they get the tier 2? Their creeps are coming in, but it's taking them a moment here. They got to protect those creeps. Big kills. And that is the AC for Ace.
Yeah, big timing. So AC's going to be done. Mickey with this creep. Yeah, he's going to have the Ags on the way out. So
cool.
Going all in on this timing.
Cool. It gives them, I mean, they have fantastic siege. I will say that for Liquid, right? With the Aghanims, with the Monkey King, if he doesn't want to go that route.
And I think that
you did.
There's definitely a high chance, right, that, as you mentioned earlier, that they're looking at Chira Jr.'s game. They know that they have managed to shut him down, slow him down. So then the BKB priority, you can kind of put it aside for now.
Yeah, I could agree with that. And also, you know, like there's Axe, there's Bane, right? There is things that, of course, he's thinking about that it's like, I don't really want to have that BKB as much because there's ways to answer it, but... Oh, he died. Wait, that just died.
That was a pretty huge courier snipe, and DM, he's getting out alive. So that is the Aghanims out the game for 2 minutes.
Nisha.
They've caught him.
That's one of the biggest courier kills.
For Liquid, yeah.
Holy moly.
Ag's gone to the sideline for 2 minutes, and
losing Nisha.
He's dead also for a minute.
In the exact spot as he got caught earlier as well, too. And Watson, as we said, he's the rock for the team at the moment. Butterfly soon coming out, and that's a danger. Because now the Monkey King, you probably have to start thinking, okay, I need BKB and MKB, but he's got Scotty queued. Nice. I mean, yeah, now it's starting to get a little interesting in terms of itemization what Mickey wants to go for.
Well, that's the thing. Can you afford to go for the Scotty over the MKB when you see that the Butterfly's coming out in the Naga Siren, or do you have to change and get that MKB? Like how...
Let's see.
Yeah. How important is that?
Oh, and now the Roche as well, too. This is a pretty dreadful sequence for Liquid. Of course, a fantastic one for Yandex getting all this. Liquid with the Lycan lineup, definitely not wanting to be giving up that Roshan.
I mean, as I said, so far, it's been better for Liquid than game 1. They got a tier 2 tower. They're able to make a move, kill Watson, but maybe still not quite enough to stop, you know, and sort of throw Yandex off their game.
Yeah, they got to clean it up a decent amount in these next few moments.
There it is, yeah, Butterfly time. So 26 minutes in, this is crazy farm on Watson's Naga Siren. And yeah, just a very difficult game really for Mickey to try and itemize.
Truly is.
But will he spend up for the Skadi, or is he indeed going to see that Butterfly and feel that an MKB is necessary?
And Nisha, I mean, truly, it not exactly same as the last. I mean, kind of though, right? Like last game, it was kind of similar where he just gets caught on these sides multiple times. It's 4 deaths for him.
I mean, the difference really there is just that relatively to Chira Jr., he's
struggling
having a better game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, they've really managed to kind of slow down Chira Jr.'s game this time round.
Ace does have shapeshifted, but there's an Axe and a Fiend's Grip in the area. Monkey King starting to connect.
And Mickey's ready to go. They're going to look for DM.
Gets dispelled. A lot of damage onto Mickey here.
Lovely angle there with the Deafening Blast, but the Light Strike Ray still catches on to Chira Jr. Pulling him down the once. DM comes back in with a call. Malady looking to get stuck in. It's going to go very aggressive here, get the Fiend's Grip off. And Malady will still die. Nisha's going to be fine.
Here comes Watson. Can he clean up?
I mean, they've got to run away from this Naga Siren. Ace is going to get caught by the ensnare. They do burst through Chira Jr. out at the side. Ace should be able to step away from the illusions. Mickey jumping back in, getting the balance strike down onto the two of them. Looks for Watson, but the song's up.
They're disengaging.
Song, get the rest of the team out of this. And Liquid, though, getting the big kill again, continuing to make sure that Chira Jr. does not have close to the same game that he did in game one, killing off the Invoker once more.
Liquid collapsing much quicker, right? There, Yandex, it took them a long time for the rest of the heroes to turn up. By the time Watson's there, it's like Chira's already pretty much died twice. DM is almost dead as well, so good mobility we see from Liquid in that fight.
And I like this as well from Mickey. Indeed, he
switched immediately.
Put aside the discarding plan. Needs this MKB.
Fair enough.
Without that MKB, very high chance that this Naga Siren does not die. But with it, Mickey absolutely can bring down Watson.
And he pretty much has it. Actually, he's getting he's getting so much farm because of this build. So you know what? Greed is good. I take it back about that BKB that I said way earlier. Ends up working. Of course, the greed is absolutely working because of, like you said, Chira's game just continuing to be that struggle.
Watson, now that that MKB is coming out for Mickey, he's now going to be scared of turning up when the Monkey King's around in these team fights.
Yeah.
Mickey can cause a lot of issues with it.
What do we see from the Lycan? Is he going for the bite? He is, right? I imagine so. Okay, so we're going to have the Monkey Wolf as well, too, to go for this. He's going to be very dangerous.
They have set this game up quite nicely for Mickey to do exactly what is necessary against a very stacked Naga Siren.
And with these three cores, they can deal with the Naga Siren, especially if the Invoker continues to be kind of held back like this. Same thing for the Axe. They do have this Tri-Core. They can continue to scale. So I would say not as much on a timer as by any means as they were in the last one. Can absolutely still get that scaling. Smoke up, though. Yandex looking for a catch. Foxy.
Oh. He's going to get the Wukong's command down. Turns with the balance strike over towards DM. DM will get the dunk off. Does die in return. Both supports and Liquid are dead. Good control there from Malady onto Mickey. Mickey's going to try and jump around the Wukong's command to get away from this. Attempts to build up the Jingu stacks on Malady. Will build them up. He's got the estate.
Big hit. Oh my God.
HP. Mickey able to just in time. He just got that last right click off onto Malady to build up the Jingu and enabled that full heal off the Boundless.
Did you see how, I mean, it almost, what, 3/4 of Watson's HP as well, to a massive connection to the high ground. They're probably just going to get a racks off of this. Yeah, only 3K lead, but that fight very decisive there with Mickey turning up.
Yeah, I think this game was a hard one to itemize for, but Mickey, he's absolutely smashed it this game.
Yeah.
He's made all the right decisions.
Agreed.
Skipping the BKB, absolutely the correct move here. Again, because of the fact, I think as a team, they identified that this Invoker is not going to hit the timings that he wanted to. They shut Chira Jr. down, and they set up for Mickey to get this build online and absolutely coming into play here.
Watson just, honestly, he's struggling to get into the fight. You can see that when the Wukong's down, he doesn't want to walk into it. And when he does walk into it, look how much damage he takes. And then, bam!
Yeah, Manta moves the silence into the Boundless with that Jingu stacked up. Immediate full heal and a hell of a lot of damage coming out from Mickey.
That was pretty. And now Soxa as well, just dead. There we go. Liquid starting to hit full stride.
Absolutely.
Looking much more comfortable, having the answers for the Naga. And the Invoker's not recovering. He's really not. Chira's getting next to nothing. Same thing for the Axe. And yeah, look at that plus gain from Mickey in the last few minutes. Another one. He's also about to be that Monkey Wolf as well, too, on top of it. So well and truly enabled.
Because what would you say it was about the draft and play from Liquid that enabled them to crush this Invoker in a way that they couldn't game one?
I think just the map mobility, being able to swing Mickey over, connect to every fight, and also just the scouting. I think the Lycan Wolves make a big deal. We didn't see them on our screen so much, but I think they were giving so much information. They're watching all of Yandex's moves, preventing Chira from getting that farm. Last game, he was finding so much more. This game, he's just hunted over and over again. Very impressive stuff. We don't get to see too much of this Monkey King.
No, this has been fun to see from Mickey. Definitely something he'll be bringing out again.
Yep.
Try with the call. The bite onto Mickey. Wolf's ready to fight. Rack's gone.
This Monkey Wolf is so dangerous. Even DM, careful. DD as well, spawning top.
Discarded.
And a full I mean, as we kept seeing there, right? The increase from Mickey, just getting like 7,000 plus gold, while Watson only getting, what, 2,000 in the last 5 minutes. Pretty absurd stuff.
Yeah, that Hex timing gonna pretty much be the one that might give them a chance of dealing with Mickey in this fight. It's a long way away for Watson. Can somehow find that, get the chance to get the Hex opening into a combo from the Invoker. Maybe they can burst through this Monkey King, but
they got to
see Liquid have ways to save him.
They got to get better connection there from DM in particular. He will get it onto Mickey as he gets the jump.
So if they've got enough there. I've got the grip. Backup's coming in from Liquid. The disruption comes in. Watson, he'll use the song, but Nisha with the BKB bringing him down pretty low throughout it. They just have to bail out of this. They couldn't kill Mickey in time. Too much HP now to work through, as he's very tanky. The amount of stats that he has.
Nice. And Tofu's always there. That's, yeah, great tip, honestly. Tofu always is there to get the saves.
Look at travel.
Farewell.
Liquid, 14K lead now. Full control of the game.
Seemingly having all the answers now at this point.
Yeah, we wanted, we knew that they were going to be able to hit harder in game 2. It's, game 1, a little all over the place, but this game 2, they've tightened things up. And looking to be now in a spot where it is Yandex, the ones that are sweating this time round.
And even though it's, Nisha, he did struggle a bit in this one. Ace and Mickey are doing the heavy lifting for sure.
A chance to dive in on this.
Monkey Wolf.
DM trying to bring them back.
He might die.
He's looking pretty dead. I mean, Definite Blast will come out, gives DM a little bit of safety. Can he run? He can't. The Boundless comes in. Mickey takes him out. They've got the Wukong's command down on a Watson. Watson's out of the game.
I think they're feeling it. They know they cannot deal with this Monkey King. There is no creeps in the base. They're trying to bypass that protection.
Oxy, get the grip off onto him. Okay, caught by the cold snap. Buybacks come out from Watson. Now that he's backing away, can they finish him? They can. Mickey's caught.
They got him. That's a buyback.
Maybe, yeah, they did force out that Watson buyback, but if they lose more from this will be a little painful for Liquid.
Nisha.
With the Laguna onto Chira Jr. is going to be burst pretty low off the back of that. Look at the pullback onto Tofu. Look at the disruption off. And Watson's going to use the song, and this actually might allow them to set up on Anisha.
He's got BKB though on Nisha. The arrow.
The timing.
Hey, he gets BKB off. He always can.
Yeah, we'll go for the BKB TP. Nothing to stop him through that. So Yandex, they will be able to push Liquid back. Did cost them the big buyback there, having to have Watson use it. But the game goes on.
It's extremely expensive buyback. As you said, the Hex was something that he really wanted to be able to pick up on Watson. That's going to be, yeah, it's going to be totally delayed now at this point.
And we'll see how much progress he can make towards that before the next push comes in from Liquid once Mickey's back up.
And Mickey wasn't even 25 for that one, too, for the Siege. And they had no creeps, let's be honest. Liquid was kind of just like trying to brute force through that backdoor protection the entire time. Weren't quite able to finish it off. Yeah, we saw that slow burn, it really does build up quickly. You saw Chira almost ticked out from the end of it there.
Yeah, I mean, Yandex, they're pretty much going to be hoping that they can keep the game going long enough for Chira Jr. to get his Aghanims.
Yes.
And for Watson to get the Hex.
They want more.
If they could do that, get those 2 pickups, their defense is going to get scarier and scarier.
Yeah, they do want more time.
But it's a lot of time.
It is still a lot because Chira and DM they're just quite poor in this game overall. Neither of them really able to get too many clean connections. I think we've only seen like one hero axe calls as well too. He's not getting multi-hero calls. They're not finding Tofu. Tofu's always able to get the saves. And the one time they did find Tofu, the Wukong's was already down.
They very much sense that they're close to one another. Chira Jr. is on the front. He's going to get caught by the Boundless Strike. He'll get the BKB off. Doesn't matter.
So fast. Way too much physical.
And the rest of Yandex are still watching. They're looking at going back in there with the Fiend's Grip onto Nisha.
Save again.
They'll be able to burst through Boxy. They do not have buyback available on Chira Jr., so they have to be careful about how they go around this. The buybacks come out. I mean, DM, he tries for a call, but that's not going to happen. They'll lose DM, they'll lose Malady. Liquid, they have the space to head into the pit, take this Roche.
They probably lost the worst hero they could have at the start of the fights, right? Invoker gets caught. Jira just really struggling this
He's
game.
having a rough game after such a beautiful game one. I mean, Liquid, they went for kind of the risky approach, right? Letting him have this Invoker first pick in this game two after what he showed in game one. My goodness, Liquid showed that they were ready to come in with a plan. They knew he was the problem. They go all out against this Invoker, and they completely shut down his game.
Haven't been able to find that extra space to farm. It's only, I mean, man, it's just been Watson. He's been at the top for a lot of this game, but his other two core is just constantly staying super far behind the opposing ones.
He's close to this Hex, but...
He is, but not close enough.
Yeah,
Mickey.
Difficult to get out to the shop to get it done.
And Mickey now with an Aegis, he's got this level 25 too. When that Wukong comes up, they're just going to zone them off the racks. Yandex, potential final fight.
See what they can do.
Saksa?
He's going to get caught with the balance immediately after he leaps in. He's dead. He has the buyback available. They get the grip off on him, Mickey, but the disruption's there. They'll be able to keep that Aegis safe a little longer. Still gets burst through. That's the Aegis gone.
Got the ice wall down for him.
They got a round two for him. The call and the definitely blast down at the same time. Some good control. Mickey gets the BKB off though. He'll turn, be able to bring down DM with the help of Tofu. Mickey lays down the Wukong's command. Looking at Watson. Watson using the soul to try and get away. Mickey's BKB comes straight over the light strike away from Nisha. Comes crashing down onto Watson, onto Chira Jr. Another disruption. Sort of help Watson out a little bit, but is it enough to save him? They're trying to get him back to the base.
Watson!
Can he get away from Ace the Invasion? He will.
Wow, 5 misses.
But Chira Jr. is dead. Saxa's gone.
GG.
They're running out of buybacks. This game's over. GG's called. We're going to a game 3.
In their own style. I'd love to see it with the Monkey King and with this build too. I was saying that maybe he
stuff.
did one.
Perfect stuff from Mickey there.
Yeah.
It was said he had to think about exactly what was needed this game in the build, and he absolutely smashed it.
And
absolutely smashed it with this Radiance Manta into the Aghanims, and yeah, going for that MKB as we saw that crucial.